Hi Claire, yes it certainly is, and that dry trend actually continuing for most of us through much of the week ahead. The main differences day to day are going to be down to cloud amounts. Some of the weather models have been struggling in recent days when it comes to sunshine, so I think some of us will be stuck under some of the low cloud, others will see quite a good deal of sunshine. So here's the weather setup then over the coming days. High pressure very much in charge, subtle changes in its movement day to day, and then weather fronts on the way, mainly for later this weekend. So in terms of weather watchers photos then, I've seen photos like this in our gallery over the last few days. So if you have been a hiker on top of the mountain, you've probably noticed plenty of sunshine. It's felt quite warm too. So this is called a temperature inversion. So usually temperature decreases with height. In this case, temperature increases with height. And then we've had this sea of cloud. So the warmer air acts like a lid, essentially trapping the cooler air beneath it. So if you have been down at ground level in the valleys, you've probably noticed it has felt quite chilly. Into the forecast then through this evening, we'll tend to notice cloud build a bit more widely across the country. That theme will continue overnight. The chance for a little bit of drizzle out of the thickest cloud. There will be some clearer skies too, and further mist and fog, just like recent nights, will redevelop. So those overnight lows typically down to 7 to 10 Celsius, but if we do see any prolonged clear breaks, then I suspect those temperatures will dip away. So last night at one of the weather stations a couple of hundred meters above the atmosphere, then we got down to around freezing. As for tomorrow then, we're looking at more in the way of some of the mist and fog, slow to clear, just like recent days, the chance for a little bit of drizzle, and then it's really going to be tomorrow afternoon where west is best in terms of bright or sunny spells, and some of that cloud will tend to linger, especially for border counties. Temperatures then quite similar to today, up to around 14 to 17 Celsius, quite light winds. By the time we get to the middle part of the week, as you can see, high pressure not really wiggling around much, and not many isobars too, so that indicates a continuation of light winds. So Wednesday itself then, any of the early mist and fog will be slow to clear. A chance for a little bit of drizzle, but once that cloud does break up, west is best in terms of sunshine. Thursday and Friday look to be largely similar, but a higher chance of rain, especially by the time we get to Sunday. That's your latest, Claire.
Sabrina, thank you very much.